In a competition, Ronaldo is a good role model because he follows the rules and regulations in a match. He does not cheat in a match, and he wears the appropriate clothing like Under Armour, boots, and shirt and shorts and socks. In the match, he will increase participation because kids are going to want to be like him, and the only way he can increase participation is by him playing. And because he's such a world-class player, the spotlight is on him more. Because of his attitude at the match, in training his teammates aspire to be like him because of his fair play and does everything correct in a match. And they're going to want to be like him, and the coaches are going to want him on the pitch, showing how it's played. The younger people on the team are definitely going to need to watch him in training and on the pitch because of how he plays and what he does in the match. Sponsors and endorsements are going to want to sponsor him or keep him in the sponsor, like Nike. They want him because he is a quality player and the way he plays in the match. He does everything correct on the pitch by playing fair and abiding the rules and regulations of the game. He is safe in the environment of football because he abides by the rules. He wears the correct equipment like socks, shirts, boots, etc., shin pads. And Nike would want someone like this because that's what he's like, and he wants them to be the face of their products. He will affect the fans because of what he does on the pitch. When he's scoring, the fans go wild, and he scores because he does not cheat and plays fairly, and the fans love this. All the fans that like Ronaldo are because he's fair, he plays well on the pitch, and he does what he does. Even fans from other teams want him at the club because of who he is and his attitude towards the game. He is dedicated and plays safe. His teammates are going to want to be like him because of his attitude on the pitch and how well he excels in the sport. They may find him as a massive role model because of what he does, like safety-wise. He wears the correct equipment and clothing. He also abides by the rules and regulations of the sport and does not cheat. He is one of the best players for this, and this will help increase participation from his teammates and people outside of sport. The sport in general is going to have much more attention because of Ronaldo. As a well-known player, considered one of the best players ever, he has a massive spotlight on him, and anything he does is going to be picked up by the media. And this is good because he follows rules, regulations, equipment where he wears the correct stuff like his boots, shin pads, socks, shirts and shorts, everything that he can possibly wear in a match. And this is going to be good because it will help increase participation of the sport because of how people may want to be like him in the future, and is a massive inspiration on the sport and to the next generation of sport. Ronaldo helps improve the safety of sport by wearing correct equipment, boots, like such as his boots, shirts, Under Armour, etc. And Ronaldo does not make risky tackles which follow the rules and regulations of the sport. He does not make mid-air tackles which are risky to other players and their sport and their health in the sport, which could be a career ender, like in the 2010 World Cup where Xabi Alonso, one of his former teammates, was kicked in the chest from a mid-air tackle and it could have almost ended his career. And Ronaldo does not do any of this, which helps improve the sport in health and safety. Ronaldo being on the pitch is another player that the ref do not have to keep their eye on because he does not cheat, and he's personally known not to be a cheater in the sport. Because of his reputation, on the pitch he is safe and wears the correct equipment, nothing like sharpened studs or anything, and Ronaldo never behaves badly like back chats to the ref. If he is like this, will help Ronaldo in the future as well, because if he is fouled by a player and he has not been acting badly on the pitch, which he doesn't really do normally, the ref will probably take a blind eye and probably give the foul, which is more likely to happen in his case. Ronaldo can definitely increase participation into the sport because of who he is, not just because he's one of the world's best players at the time, but it's because of how he follows the rules, and it helps because he's shown on TV that he follows the rules and regulations of the sport. He also is going to have people wanting to be like him because of how he plays and how he follows and abides by the rules and what equipment he wears, and people are definitely going to want that. The grassroots are definitely going to aspire to be like Ronaldo, and their parents will be fine with this because of how he plays on the pitch. He abides by the rules and regulations, and he's not a cheater. He hasn't done a lot of bad stuff. He's done more good stuff than bad stuff on a pitch. He's a really good role model for the kids. Not just because he follows rules and regulations. They're going to want to wear the same equipment as him, like shirts, boots, shin pads, anything that is licensed by him or what he wears on TV. And this is good because it will encourage participation from the younger generation, and this will help get more players to be like him, just in fair play, not cheating and abiding by the rules and not doing anything dirty to win. So he's a brilliant role model for the grassroots of football.